Hi everyone, happy first day of Vlogmas. I'm so excited. We're also starting the Yuletide knit along today too. And yeah, it's so exciting. It's so much fun, and I'll take a sip of my hot chocolate. Isn't that a cute mug? And yeah, the marshmallows are homemade, and I will talk more about that in a minute as soon as I'm done here. So if you haven't opened your advents, especially Chelsea yarns, look away, but I'm about to show you. I cast on for the Yuletide, and this is how every day is gonna go. I will start off showing you my progress on the Yuletide and the 2 sock advents that I am working on. But yeah. That's it so far. Day number 1 for the Chelsea yarns. I have the box here. Chelsea yarns, A London Holiday. Yeah, and I opened it up, but I did not dig through. I only got day 1 out, and then cast on the Yuletide. So I should show you what I did peek at the full scheme that I got in my advent, and that's not the color scheme that I want to go with. I am gonna go with how I have knit my other 2. I'm gonna do a dark color. And this, oh, it's pretty. This is Malabrigo in Eggplant. That's what I'm gonna use for the contrast for the inside. I mean, yeah, in between. That's what I meant to say. I think I picked a good one. And I am holding this, I believe I probably did last year too. This is Tanny Casey bag. Isn't it cute? Tanny Casey. And that is where my Yuletide will grow in. Okay, next up is Freckled Whimsy. Here we go, Freckled Whimsy. Now this is a sock advent. I picked DK, and this one is called, the theme is Frosted Winter Garland. There was directions, and so I knew where to start with it. I have done the first 2 socks cast on. I did that this morning. And very carefully showing you that is the first stripe. And this cute bag. I believe this is Woolen Woman Fibers bag that from last year's. Something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't quite remember. There's no tag on it. Oh, there's not one inside. But it's cute. And then the Woolens and Nosh. This is my 2nd year doing Woolens and Nosh. And this is theme knitting in the Pacific Northwest. It came with a little bag. Isn't that the cutest? So I was born in the Puget Sound, in the not too far from Seattle, and grew up, well, till I was 6, and then we moved to Montana. But we still have a lot of family there, and then when I was 16, we moved back. So from 16 to 32, I lived in the Puget Sound, and I still will call it home. Can't get that out of my head, I guess, even though I've actually been in Minnesota, the longest place ever in my life. I'm almost 18 years here in Minnesota. I still end up calling Washington home. It's kind of weird. But it's probably because, you know, my family. So this is the first two stripes. Let's get this, try to get this out of the way. Okay, all right, go camera. Isn't it pretty? I love the first color, I love it. I'm actually wearing the socks. There we go. Come on. Oh, it's having a hard time. Anyways, it's a pretty color. I'm actually wearing last year's Woolen and Nosh Advent socks right now. They are very, very pretty, and it looks to me like these are knitting up the same. The way that she set up the bag is so that it's all hidden in there. When you get to the brown stripe, here, then you know to stop your color and wait for the next day. So it's easy, doesn't take long to get through it, and fun, nice way to spend my morning. And yeah, I'm gonna talk about the marshmallows now. So I made homemade marshmallows, and that's what you're gonna watch next. And after you watch me make marshmallows, I will open the rest of my advents. I have, oh, and in the beginning, I showed you, I have the Yankee candle, right? Was that Yankee? Yes, Yankee candle. Well, it's right here. Yes, it's Yankee. What's wrong with me? The Yankee candle advent, I got, it only is a 12-day advent, so I got last year's too. You could still get last year. So I'll have 24 little candles to light every day. Isn't it cute? It's so cute. And then, so yeah, I opened that already, and I opened my hot chocolate, and my bunny rabbit Sunny is supposed to have an advent too, and that has not come yet. So when his arrives, I'll open up his advent too, so you guys can see Sunny get a treat, because like his favorite time is treat time. Anyways, enjoy watching me make marshmallows. Okay, guys, those turned out fantastic. I was really nervous about making those marshmallows, and it was way easier than I worried about because it went so fast. I think maybe that was probably the most difficult part about it, was that once you start going, you've got to, there's pretty much a motion of continuing to do all the things that you're doing there to get the marshmallows. And the other thing I worried about, it was sticking in the pan. I'd actually watched a couple videos. So my advice is, yes, use a lot of that cornstarch powdered sugar blend that you make. Put a whole bunch in the bottom, because as you saw, mine basically just plopped right out. And I still did do the cooking spray for the sides, and I ran a little knife around the edge. But overall, I mean, a couple of videos I watched, people talked about the sticking. And the other trick is to, as you're cutting, to keep dipping them in the powdered sugar blend to keep the sides from sticking, so that when you put them in a container, they won't stick together. Because once they stick to something, it's very hard to unstick them. So I'm gonna start here with the very biggest box. I last minute decided to order Knits and Pearls Advent. I saw it popped up on Etsy when I was browsing about a month ago, and it looked interesting, and I thought, well, let's give it a try. I think what caught my eye, I'll be honest, is the pink. The picture she had was pink, and I just get drawn to pink, and that is why from the Dahlia Patch, the Dandelion and Dogwood one here, she used a pink picture, and I was like, oh yeah, pinks. That's my favorite. This is delicious. My marshmallows have melted nicely, perfectly actually, so it's really, really good. I'm gonna try my best, oops, I shook the table, to show you without shaking the table what's in this box. So there is a really neat bag. I can see little notions. Isn't that cute? Project bag. Very cute. Let's see what the inside looks like. Ooh, yep. Green. Really hard. I've got this table thing figured out for the next episode, I think. I won't have a wobbly table. This one's too wobbly. So I am gonna go, here is day one. Look, pink sticker. I'll put this down so it stops. It's a good sized box. Where not open. Look at that presentation. Well, it's not pink, but it's purple, and it's very pretty. And a little sketchbook, little notebook inside too. Very nice. I'm always, I don't know about you guys, scratching things down. So, love it. I love the presentation. I love the little box. Yeah, that's fun, opening that. Next one is Fiber Genie. Fiber Genie, I talked about this before in a previous episode, that I'm feeling nostalgic this year. This is why, obviously Marshmallows is not a recipe from my childhood for Christmas cookies or anything like that, but I did those first because of the hot chocolate advent, and I thought how fun it would be to have fresh homemade marshmallows, which I've never had before. And then my daughter is hosting our 13-year-old is hosting a tree trimming party here. If you noticed in the video, very quickly I show our Christmas trees up in the living room, family room. and they are not decorated. Well, Isabella is going to have some friends over Tuesday for a little tree trimming, pizza party, and hot cocoa, and maybe even s'mores. So I've seen that, well, people talk that the homemade marshmallows make fantastic s'mores. And the way they melt it in the hot chocolate, I think the melt factor with those is probably a little faster, so you don't really have to roast your marshmallow too much. And then you got a ooey gooey hot marshmallow to melt that chocolate. So we'll see if the kiddos get to s'mores, but for sure they're gonna have hot chocolate and pizza. So that was another reason why I decided to start off with the marshmallows, is for Bella's little tree trimming. And the bonus out of that is that there is 3 big trees to decorate there, and I don't have to do that. The kiddos are gonna do it. So that was a great idea. Anyways, what I was saying is ABBA, Fiber Genie's theme for her Advent was ABBA, You Can Dance. And my mother listened to ABBA all the time. I grew up listening to it. And then, of course, I played it all the time for my kids. Every time we were driving to school, pick up from school, baseball practice, football practice, all those things, we were listening to the stuff that I grew up with ABBA being one of them. Fleetwood Mac obviously is huge, and my kids have grown up to love these bands also. And since I'm feeling very nostalgic this year, I had to get Fiber Genie's. And then I also know she's a fantastic dyer, and I know that she does a lot of pink, and of course I love pink. So this is what it looks like when you opened up the box. Shoe, and oh, of course, in Genie fashion, you are spoiled rotten. You guys, you get spoiled when you get something from Fiber Genie. And You Can Dance, an ABBA adventure. I love it. I love it. It's so good. I knew I would love this. So I have some cards. There is a pattern, caplet. Ooh, a caplet pattern in the ABBA box. There's a download code, and oh, it's so cute. Well, cute little cards in here, anyways. And I'll let you guys see what it looks like inside the box, because there's all kinds of goodies in there. Let me see. There's a goodie bag. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, you guys, have you guys tried these? These Drizzlicious, these things? They're amazing. They are so good. We love them here. I got my kids on them now. Everybody in our family is eating these things like crazy. They're so good. Goodies in there, candies throughout. You can see there's a little, the cutest little pack, and all kinds of, I can feel there's all kinds of goodies in there. Look at this fabulous bag. Should we open it? I'm gonna open it. Some lotion. Keychain and notions. Oh, so cute. Oh, even little scissors and a needle. You guys, I keep losing my darning needles. Can't have enough of those. I don't know about you guys. Tape measure. What a fun Advent. I knew it would be fantastic. So let's see if I can find day one. Oh, yep, right here. Day one. Oh, it's so good. Oh. All right, I love it. It's beautiful. Now, I might have to cast on something else. because this is pretty awesome. Stick it back in here. Sorry for the noise. Putting it back in. And last but not least, this is the Dandelion and Dogwood. You got a bag. And this was actually the first advent, besides the sock advents came quite a while ago. Those came and I had to just stare at them, waiting to look at them. But yeah, this one came, probably a month ago at least, which was really nice. And in this fantastic bag, everybody's in there. And I'm really sorry for the wobble. I promise next time I will not have a wobbly table. And these are sealed very well. Isn't it pretty? It's very pretty. I don't know how I'm not gonna want to knit all of it. Just cast it all on me. I'll just make 3 Yuletide scarves. So it's pretty easy. They're easy to get done. Just start casting on all the Yuletide scarves. Because you know it's like winter 8 months here. I'm just kidding. That's an exaggeration. But I could cast them on and they would make fantastic presents. I've got, you know, several daughters who would probably love to have them. My mother-in-law's allergic to wool, so that won't work. But yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for the wobbly table again. I hope you come back for tomorrow because I'm going to make molasses cookies. Well, here. Tomorrow I may have my grandsons. And if I have them, I'm going to make a cookie where you roll the decorative pin, rolling pin over it, and with Adam, my 3-year-old grandson. He loves to help in the kitchen, and so I know he'd really like that. If it turns out that we don't have him tomorrow and end up having him later in the week, I will hold off on that, and so then tomorrow will be molasses cookies. So you're gonna have to come back and see what I'm doing. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.